Hi, I want to tell you about my family. I have a mother and a father, and I got three siblings. I have two sisters and a brother. So I have an older sister and an older brother, and one younger sister. My my brother and my younger sister are more like my mother, and me and my older sister are more like our father. My father wears glasses, and he tends to drink a whole lot more. He's you can call him like a verbally abusive alcoholic, uh, and also a really hard worker. And he always would always play basketball in his life. Uh, his father was born in the Amsterdam, Holland, about 1908, and then came with his father. And went to Canada, and then went to America, to like California, uh, by about 1920. And so then my father was born in 1950, uh, and his father died when, when he was about 3 years old, but he never met his father. And he was also adopted into the Arnold family. So my father's last name was Rasp originally, and then adopted into the Arnold family, and that's why my name is Joey Arnold. And so my father was born in Los Angeles, California, in America, and adopted into a family, uh, the Arnold family, in Oregon, somewhere in the south of Oregon, near the bottom, maybe Gold Hill or Medford or some places like that. And then later, uh, like he ended up going to Umpqua High School, and I think high school, and also Umpqua Community College, or I can't remember which high school he went to, but he went to the college in Roseburg called Umpqua, and like his family was, uh, his family was mostly Mormon, or something like Mormon. Like they would go to a Mormon church, and then I remember when I was young, the Mormons would come to our house and with like some cookies around Christmas time, like every year. Maybe not every year, but some years they would come and try to look for my father, try to get him to go back to the Mormon church, the of the Latter Day Saints, and try to get him to come back. And my father, like he was upset for some things, like his I think his adopted mother was getting sick, and ended up dying when he was about 25 years old, and he was taking care of his mother, and while she was dying, and they kind of like grew up in poverty, and they didn't have a lot of money, similar to me, but maybe worse, something like that. I'm not exactly sure of the details. And my father didn't know he was adopted until he was about 16 years old or so, um, around that time. And then also he didn't really know who his real parents was until my mother was able to help him, and that was really good. And so I really like the kind of father that I have. And I can tell you a little bit about my mother. I think she was born in Seattle. So basically, I wanted to tell you a little bit about my siblings, but I decided to tell you a little bit about my father too, since like I'm a lot like my father in some ways, like a hard worker, but like a perfectionist and stuff. And so is my older sister, and me and my older sister tend to look more like my father, and then my younger sister and my brother, they tend to look more like my mother, maybe just a little, not totally, but just a little bit more. That's what I'm saying. And 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 so Crystal and Rick, they tend to be more like my mother. So I would like to say more. I considered myself to be more like a family historian, at least now. Maybe I wasn't always there for you. I'll say this is my family, that I wasn't always there for you because I was always like in the land of make believe, in a world of my own. But as I get older, I try to be there for people a little bit more, maybe. So I'm gonna try a little bit more to try to be there. Uh, Except maybe I'm kind of being sarcastic, or ironic, or crazy or something, because you think, what? How can you be here if you're not even in America? You're in Vietnam. And so yeah, there's the irony there. I don't know. maybe I'll just try to be there more in spirit, or maybe not. Maybe I don't know what I'm saying. Unless if you do understand what I'm trying to say, I'll have to tell you more later. So thanks for watching.